My Dog Meows by Majewski. Translated by M. Hammond. For my niece and nephews, Kaylee, Wyatt, and Silas. The child was playing outside when Mommy came out with a dog. "Would you like to have a pet dog of your very own?" Mommy asked. Oh yes, I would love to have a pet dog of my very own," the child said. "Okay, but you must take good care of the dog," Mommy said. "My dog," the child said, and gave my dog a big hug. The child and my dog ran all over the neighborhood. The child laughed and laughed while my dog meowed and meowed. They hid in secret places and found secret things. They chased butterflies and rabbits and sometimes nothing at all. They were very happy and played every day. Then one day, Big Kid came over with Shaggy Dog on a leash. "Would you like to play with my dog and me?" the child asked. "Meow," my dog said excitedly. "Your dog is broken," the Big Kid said, and tugged on Shaggy Dog's leash. "What do you mean?" asked the child. "Dogs don't meow," the Big Kid replied, and walked away. The child got really unhappy and gave my dog a hug. My dog looked up at the child with sad puppy dog eyes. Poor my dog, the child thought. Mommy said I had to take good care of you, but what can I do? Then the child had an idea. The child and my dog ran over to where Tiny Dog lived. "Oh, Tiny Dog," the child called out, "will you teach my dog what to say?" Tiny Dog ran right up to my dog and opened its tiny little mouth. "Yip, yip, yip, yip," Tiny Dog said. "Yip like Tiny Dog," the child told my dog. My dog looked at the child and then looked down at Tiny Dog. "Meow," my dog replied. Thought the child, maybe only tiny dogs can yip. Next, the child and my dog ran over to where Big Dog lived. "Oh, Big Dog," the child called out, "will you teach my dog what to say?" Big Dog ran out, and soon the two dogs were chasing each other's tails. Finally, Big Dog sat down and let out a deep, loud woof. "Woof like Big Dog," the child told my dog. My dog looked at the child and then looked up at Big Dog. "Meow," my dog replied. Thought the child, maybe only big dogs can woof. Then the child and my dog ran over to where Old Dog lived. "Oh, Old Dog," the child called out, "will you teach my dog what to say?" Old Dog looked up from napping in the shade under a tree. Slowly, Old Dog got up to his feet and walked over to my dog. "Bark," said Old Dog once, and then returned to the tree. "Bark like Old Dog," the child told my dog. My dog looked at the child and then looked over to Old Dog. "Meow," my dog replied. Thought the child, maybe only old dogs can bark. Finally, the child and my dog ran over to where Mean Dog lived. "Oh, Mean Dog," the child called out, Will you teach my dog what to say? Mean Dog slinked over to the end of his chain and growled. My dog then said a meow like no meow that the child had ever heard. Mean Dog jumped at my dog, and soon they were fighting. No, my dog, no! The child cried out while pulling on my dog's collar. After much tugging, the child pulled my dog away from Mean Dog. I guess I can't fix my dog, the child thought sadly as they walked home. Once home, the child sat down next to my dog and let out a heavy sigh. Mommy came over and sat down next to the child. Why do you look so sad? Mommy asked. I tried to fix my dog, but it didn't work, the child whispered quietly. How did you try to fix my dog? Mommy replied. First, we visited Tiny Dog, and Tiny Dog said yip, but my dog couldn't. Next, we visited Big Dog, and Big Dog said woof, but my dog couldn't. Then we visited Old Dog, and Old Dog said bark, but my dog couldn't. Finally, we visited Mean Dog, and Mean Dog said growl, but my dog couldn't. What does my dog say? Mommy asked, petting my dog on the head. My dog can only say meow, replied the child, letting out another sigh. Really? Mommy said excitedly. My dog can say meow? The child nodded yes and looked up at Mommy with hope. That's amazing, said Mommy. That makes my dog the most wonderful dog of all. The child jumped up and shouted, Hooray! My dog jumped up and let out a loud meow. Happy once more, the two went back to playing the day away. And the next time Big Kid and Shaggy Dog came by, the child said, My dog can say meow. Can yours? So that was My Dog Meows by Adam Majewski. If you would like a copy of this book, either in real form or e-form, you can get it at Amazon.com.